More than 100,000 hairstylists by the time she's 18?
Employers need people like you. For more information, call Miller Mott today at 888-356-0997 or visit us at miller-mott.edu. Miller Mott College, changing futures, changing lives.
We need you. Call now.
When they attack, they can cause thousands of dollars in damage. Termites are monsters. Get the Terminex Ultimate Protection Guarantee, the strongest guarantee in the business. Terminex.
Chief, eyes on your own paper.
Gene, that's a mannequin.
There's more to see with Sears Optical, like 50% off eyeglasses or prescription sunglasses. Sears Optical, don't miss a thing.
Every time a careless driver takes his eyes off the road, every time an insurance company chooses their own profit over fairness, every time an injured or disabled worker is denied their benefits, good people suffer injustice, and a wrong needs to be made right. When you or someone you love has been injured in an accident, the time for help is now. Because life doesn't wait, you need Henson First. Call 1-800-4LAW-MED.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Hello and welcome to My Carolina Today. I'm Sharon Delaney.
I'm Volanda Calloway. Coming up in the show today, we visit the Brighton's Bath showroom to find out all the different things you can do to update your bathroom.
I have ideas I'd love to get from their showroom. Also, do you have a pension?
No.
I used to.
Do you know anybody who has a pension?
I know. It seems like something our grandparents or our parents might have had.
Would give you, right?
But people don't seem to. Anyway, we're going to learn about them, and if you don't have one, how to create one for yourself.
And we'll introduce you to a church you may want to visit this Easter. So, several weeks ago, we talked about our doppelgangers, right? People that we look like, or everybody says,
that's your twin.
Yeah, that's your twin. So mine is Erykah Badu, soul singer. I've been wanting to meet her for years. I've had a girl crush on her since 1997.
When she first came out.
When she first came out. She was in town for Women's Empowerment on Saturday. I stalked her.
You stalked her.
At first, I didn't think that I was going to be able to meet her. So this is me and one of the security guys outside her dressing room. And then I persisted.
There you are.
And I met her finally. It was so cool.
That is awesome. And what did she say?
She looked at me and she said, yeah, we're from the same tribe. Yeah, I mean, we have to be, because I posted this on Facebook and people were just like, oh my gosh, I cannot believe it. I thought it was you with the
resemblance is crazy. Yeah. Now, her hair is a little wild.
Oh, yeah, it's pretty. It's a big old wig. I mean, you know, she does crazy, funky hair all the time, so yeah.
I guess because I remember her wearing a lot of wraps and things as well, but yeah, when you look at just your face, you guys do resemble each other a lot.
So that's one thing off my bucket list. Now, if I could just get that close to Prince.
There you go.
No, I got that close to him, but
here at the PNC Arena.
Right, but I was afraid to say or touch or do. He was just in a zone, so, you know.
His Prince-ness.
Yes.
Now, did you see anybody else at Women's Empowerment?
I did. So here we have some photos of some of the other cool people I met. That's my sister and me with Charlie Wilson. Charlie, last name Wilson. But he is such a cool guy, so down to earth. We really enjoyed meeting him. He'll be back in town in September at the DPAC.
Oh, very cool.
American Idol Fantasia, who looked amazing.
She looks good.
Said she doesn't go anywhere without her trainer, and that she's really made some lifestyle changes to get fit. Super producer Candy Burris, who's on The Real Housewives of Atlanta, but most people know her from Escape and being such an incredible producer. Bishop T.D. Jakes.
Wow.
The man that Time Magazine calls the next Billy Graham.
Yeah, they had some fantastic guests.
Yes, and his message was so powerful. I actually interviewed him, and we'll show you a little bit of that later on this week on My Carolina Today.
Oh, very good, very good. Speaking of pastors and inspirational people, Easter is this weekend.
Yes.
And we're actually going to be talking about lots of different places that you might want to visit this coming weekend if you don't have a church home. But if you haven't done an Easter egg hunt yet, which I have not brought my little Pierce to one.
No, I haven't either, not this year.
So the Arboretum, the J.C. Ralston Arboretum is doing free Easter egg hunts now all the way through Sunday.
Nice.
And it's neat. What they've got these letters on these eggs placed all around the park, and it's almost like a scavenger hunt. You go and you collect all these little things, and then you unscramble the word, bring it back to the visitor center, and you get a prize.
Nice.
Yeah, so hopefully it will be spring soon. Good
I know,
Lord.
It sure hasn't been the past few days.
It sure has not felt like it, but I feel badly because, you know, I guess a lot of parents have this when they have multiple children. The first one does everything, and then the second or third comes along, and I mean, Connor would have already been to 4 Easter egg hunts this year by now. Poor Pierce hasn't. He's been to 1 at his school, but I had nothing to do with it.
He doesn't know, but he doesn't know.
I know, but I still feel bad. I know. So anyway, we'll be going to J.C. Ralston soon.
Okay. So, doggy daycares. You got a souped up one to tell me about.
Right. Well, we've talked about doggy daycares on our program, and you've also maybe heard of doggy DNA, where you can actually get your dog's breed analyzed. You can find out, especially if it's a mixed breed, exactly what it is.
Okay.
Now the newest entree into people who want to spend money on their pets. You can have an IQ test done on your dog. Yes.
Why?
It's called Dognition. And you sign up for this online, and you get access to a very lengthy test that has all sorts of things that you're supposed to do with your dog. And when you enter in all the information, your dog gets like a score. Now, here's the thing. A professor from Duke came up with this. This is his company based off of his research. He's got a fancy title. He's professor of evolutionary anthropology and the founder of the Duke Cognition Center for Canines.
So once you get this information, then what do you do with it?
Well, then you realize, yes, poodles really are a smarter breed. They may be yippy, but if you have a mixed breed dog and you try to find out, they I guess are able to ascertain whether or not they follow commands well or gestures. Okay. I don't know. It's for the same people who get the doggy DNA, right?
Right. Have you ever had a song stuck in your head all day?
Yes.
Of course.
Absolutely.
Like this one. We're going to get this one stuck in your head. Just listen.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Don't you want to have that stuck in your head all day? Okay, now there's help for that.
Okay.
Researchers say the key to stop it is to have your brain engage in a different activity such as Sudoku, puzzles, or reading a book.
Oh, and that'll sort of cut the tie?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And by the way, the phenomenon is known as earworms.
Ooh. But it does make sense. It buries itself in there. What's the action? What's all the guys in the club? All the guys. That's stuck in my head. All that
Britney Spears and Will I Am.
Yeah, that's all stuck in my head lately.
You know she was saying a cuss word there?
No. Oh. I'm listening to the clean version of Volanda Calloway.
Well, no. It's a sample from another song that was called Britney.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right,
Useless information for you on a Tuesday. Coming up on My Carolina Today, visiting a church out to supersize you, the worshiper.
Did you know that Vietri, the largest importer of fine Italian handcrafted ceramics, is right here in our own backyard? Visit vietri.com to buy or find a local retailer. Also, don't forget to visit the outlet store in Hillsboro.
Ellen makes every day sparkle.
Your eyes look very beautiful. They're getting lighter, it seems like. Yeah, I'm bleaching them.
With Courtney Cox from Cougar Town and comedian Kevin Hart. I'm a big deal. Next, Ellen.
Today at 4, right here on NBC17.
Next Extra, Dancing After Dark. We're up all night with the Ballroom Stars, who's already fighting hookup rumors. Then, our Universal Orlando Resort Takeover with Miss Universe. Next Extra, tonight on NBC17.
Which auto insurance is right for you? That depends on your formula for value. With Amica, you can count on great claim service. If you have an accident, we'll come through when you need us the most. We'll take care of all the details and get your claim paid as fast as possible. So get your free auto insurance quote from Amica today. This is the value you've been looking for. Call 866-55-AMICA. How do you know which auto insurance is right for you? That depends on your formula for value. At Amica, we built our reputation on great customer service. We'll make sure you have the right coverage at the right price. And you can save even more by combining auto, home, and life insurance from Amica. Protect the things that really matter. Get your free quote now by calling 866-55-AMICA.
Incident First is different because
we truly want to make a difference in the world.
Knowing that I really am helping people that need help.
we pride ourselves in understanding the needs of our clients.
We treat them the way I would want to be treated.
We want to take off whatever stress that we can.
To make sure that they can focus on getting better, because that's the most important thing.
I'm at a church where they're out to supersize you, the worshiper. I'm at Union Baptist in Durham talking with Pastor Kenneth Hammond. So great to be here.
Thank you.
So tell me more about that. I read it on your website and it really captured my attention. We want to supersize you.
Well, Union has a tradition of being a large church, but at the same time that it's a large church, we think we provide personalized service and we get to touch a lot of people individually.
You've been able to really grow the church. Now it's like 2 churches, actually, 2 buildings.
Right. We've added about 5,000 members since I've been here. And in addition to that, we've been able to birth a school. We launched Union Independent School, which has since become Global Scholars Academy, as a way of providing a world-class education to students, primarily from Northeast Central Durham.
This is an environment where you have a lot of young people as well as the older generation, and everybody's getting something out of it. Isn't that right?
Well, I would like to think that. Our congregation, certainly, if you look at the demographics, we have the very young up to the very old, and it's a good blend. What we try to do is to make sure that there's something in each service that will respond to the kind of diversity that the congregation represents.
3 services each Sunday?
3 services, 7:30, 9:30, and 11:15 a.m.
What will Easter be like here?
Wow, I have a joke that on Easter you always get the CME members, that is the Christmas, Mother's Day, and Easter members. Yes. So we will have an overflow crowd, all 3 services likely. And this year it will be interesting because I've been in a sermon series, and so the message will not follow a traditional Easter message, although hopefully we'll link it. We've been talking about Job, the book of Job, and so we're going to link that on Easter Sunday.
Fantastic. Thank you so much. So great to meet you.
Thank you. Thank you for coming.
And now we'll hear a little bit from the congregation.
Union Baptist Church. We are a house of prayer, striving for excellence without exception, quality without question, committed to the cause of Christ.
Those words are the UBC motto and are heard every Sunday in worship. The motto has grown over the course of Pastor Hammond's tenure, along with his vision and the congregation. Under Reverend Hammond's leadership, we have experienced unparalleled spiritual and numerical growth. Each fuels the other and has resulted in UBC becoming known as a place one can encounter the move of God without taking all day to do it.
Good morning. It is no small feat to offer 3 Sunday morning services weekly. When you enter UBC, you are embarking upon an experience that impacts your senses in a myriad of ways.
Your heart will be warmed as you're greeted at the doors by ushers and volunteers. As you're guided to your seat in the expansive yet intimate sanctuary, you may hear an uplifting melody from one of our 7 choirs, an instrumental selection by the brass ensemble, or an exhortation to give God some praise from our minister of music.
Our priority for Sunday morning is creating a climate for persons to experience God, not to just attend church.
Whether listening to a sermon by Pastor Hammond peppered with divine emails, watching the performance of one of our 3 sacred dance ministries, or a mid-service commercial, UBC proclaims the gospel of Jesus Christ with content that is biblically based, inspiring, practical, and relevant.
CME members that crack me up.
That is, yeah, there's lots of those.
Yes.
Up next on My Carolina Today, we'll tell you about a personalized approach to weight loss and show off a fantastic success story.
You can find us on Facebook and Twitter. Just search My Carolina Today.
The secret to losing weight isn't a secret. You eat less, you lose weight. It's a great plan until you get hungry. That's the time to take Slimful. One tasty 90-calorie Slimful and a glass of water satisfies hunger for hours, making it easier to eat smaller meals and resist snacking. Your friends might think you found the secret to losing weight, but it's no secret. It's Slimful. Eating less is a beautiful thing.
You've always been a hard worker. You've always paid your Social Security, but now you can't work because of a disease, illness, or injury. You can receive disability benefits for conditions such as cancer, depression, back injuries, and more. Call the lawyers at Henson First if you have questions about your disability benefits. The call is free. The advice is free. 1-800-4LAW-MED. Call right now.
Grocery shoppers, you can be a superhero. Bring your family big savings while stocking up on their favorite brands. The more you buy, the more you save at Food Lion's MVP Big Deal. Just look at the big deal signs for great MVP prices at up to $15 in instant extra savings. Be a savings superhero for your family at Food Lion's MVP Big Deal. Sale ends April 2nd.
This engine's got some juice.